so I got a little bit of work done here. Oh my goodness. So we get quite a bit of movement in the tiller. I tightened everything up as best I could in here. I took the front panel off and tightened it up. The cylinder that holds everything in place, and that is the very bottom of it's worn out. There's nothing I can do about that other than change that around. So everything's complete. It does have a key. It's got the battery cables. Everything's here. Apparently this is the controller. Tiny little thing that it is. Not much to it at all. But this is kind of special. Bare wires. So I gotta... I don't know what to think about that. It almost looks like... I don't know. Yeah, somebody's put this on. This is a trailer plug. Somebody's put this on, so I'm guessing this motor was wired directly, and they just put a plug on it so they can separate it for whatever reason. But those bare wires, yeah, that's not good. So the Monster's batteries will not fit in here. They might sit, you know, like that, but I want to test it, but I don't have batteries to do that with. It's Sunday today. I can't call Mediox yet. The seat post is corroded pretty good. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that out or not. I'm going to take this nut out, this bolt out. I'm going to try. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing this comes apart. It kind of, I don't know. I don't have a clue. But in order to use the Monster's batteries in here, I can't put this, because this whole thing goes on, this battery cover, the whole back. So if the Monster's battery's in there, I won't be able to put that on. That's going to look kind of weird. As long as it's functional, who cares how it looks, right? But seat's in good condition. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to have to look. I was wrong, it's Pride. So it isn't a name I've heard. It's a Pride. Where is it? There it is. Celebrity Sport DX. Or Celebrity DX Sport, whatever. I like the big back wheels. They're like the size of the Monster front wheels. They're pretty good size. Oh, I don't want to take the Monster apart just to take the batteries out to test this. That's the thing. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I got the seat post out. It wasn't actually too difficult. Let me... the lighting's better. It wasn't seized in place like the S950s was, but I'm not sure I want to take all that apart, because it's got the post and the seat has the hole, so it's opposite of this, just like the ES950 was. So it's the ES950's post that's in here, but I just remembered I had to spot weld on it to get it to fit. I'm not sure I want to go through that again. It hasn't been in here that long, so it's possible. I just don't have the energy to do it today. But I gave that lady my phone number. I told her to give me a couple days to find out if this is going to work. I don't know. I need to see what the seat post looks like, the diameter of it. Because if it's the same diameter as this one, then the one with the spot welds will fit in that hole, and this one will fit in here. But I don't want to take this. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I have no energy. It's so warm now, I'm sweating. There's just too much that needs to be done at once. I don't know. I'm going to have to make a decision here. Okay. Now I've done it. I got the seat off. And this seat post looks like it will fit in that hole. That means I have to do this now. Why'd I get out of bed today? Because somebody needs this. That's why I'm doing it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this done. That one fits. Alright. Yay. I can switch the S950 seat over. That means this lady will have a proper seat with the proper post. And I can put the S950 seat on the Pride, whatever it's called, Celebrity. Hey, there we go. And have all my camera stuff already there, ready to go. I just gotta take my, it's not even attached. I attached it at the battery. I attach that to the batteries on the Celebrity. And we're good to go. Okay, so let's start putting this back together. It's pretty special. I decided today is the day. I'm going to take the Monster's batteries out and I'm going to find out if this works. But before I do, I was going to tape this wire up. So I took the electrical tape off of the other three. No solder whatsoever. They're just twisted together. Twisted and taped. So I am going to solder those, heat shrink them, and make them sealed. So obviously I was an amateur, just cut the wires, splice in some new ones, tape them up, good to go, right? So I decided today's the day the Monster's coming off the road, if this works. I hope it works, because if it doesn't work, I gotta put the batteries back in the Monster and figure out why it doesn't work. And then tomorrow will be Monday. I'll call and ask about the batteries for the Celebrity. Oh my goodness. I'm done for the day, but I'm not done. So keep going. Hey, so I got the wiring done here. I got heat shrinked, everything's good. And I just kind of zip tied the plug to the frame here so it's not hanging down, causing any issues. So as I was doing this, I realized it's not the motor wire, it's the brake wire. Because I'm thinking, those are pretty small wires for the motor, then I realized. So they've probably changed the brake. And the other one was wired directly. You remember that when I had to put a new brake on the S950, I had the same thing. It was wired directly, and the new one came with a plug, so I had to cut it off. So that's that job complete. Everything else looks okay. Wiring. Those are lights. The motor wire. I don't like how loose this plug is, though. As long as it's making contact, I guess it's okay. So I'm ready to stick the batteries on here. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to make sure it works, and we'll go from there.
Roger, Tank 9 responding, Echo +4, it is 1505.
And there it is, folks. A new celebrity in my life. So everything works except for this tail light. It seems to be burned out. Both that tail light works, both flashers work. Headlight works. Batteries are nice and solid, they're not going anywhere. I'm gonna go down to McDonald's, grab me another coffee. Wow, I'm exhausted. I was finished and I'm looking and it's like, oh, I got a lot to clean up. And trying to fit everything in here. Like I did when I first got the Fortress, I have to park it sideways across here to get the door closed and for the charger to reach. I did check the charger. There's no indication on here. A nice brake gauge. There's no indication on here when I'm charging. Nothing to say it's charging. But the charger is going. The light is orange, so I know current is going in. So I took it out on the road. I tested it out. Oh my gosh. It's got to be at least as fast as the Monster. It's awesome. I love it. I'm so glad it works. I had an issue right at the start. I gotta sit down. Turned it on, everything was fine. I hit the throttle, tried to get it to move. It went click, so the relay went, it didn't move. And then it starts beeping. It's like beep, 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 beep. That's the pattern it was repeating. So I checked, oh, maybe it's in manual mode, so I made sure it was in drive mode, tried again. Same thing, it worked fine till I tried to move. So, So I got on the phone and Googled Pride Celebrity fault codes. And it doesn't have a 3 and 2, but 2 is, I think, well, 2 and 3 are basically the same. Both of them are, there's the batteries are too charged or something. There's too much voltage. And one of them, either 2 or 3, says the charger cord is plugged in. Well, neither of those is the case, because, well, if you saw when I turned it on there, it's not full, there's one down. And I've already used the Monster today, so the batteries aren't even full. And the charger was not plugged in. Now, if you add the 2 together, the 3 beeps and the 2 beeps, that gives you 5 beeps. That is the manual lever. So, I played with it. I played with the wires. Wires that I fixed. There's nothing wrong with the connections I made. I played with the trailer plug. And I played with the wires where it comes out of the brake. I pushed them in, pulled them out, pushed them in, made sure they were attached. Everything seemed good there. I went up to the controller and that really tall plug sticking out. I wiggled it. And I pulled it out, look at the contacts, because of it wiggling like that, I thought maybe the contacts were corroded a bit and not making electrical connection. I looked at it, they looked fine. The connections on the inside of the controller looked fine. I plugged it back in, and it's been working ever since. So I guess maybe that plug wasn't seated properly. So I'm gonna go take for a tour. I like to tighten this mirror up, but I can't get it to stay in place. So I'm gonna go down and grab me a coffee. Yeah, I don't have my camera power supply hooked up yet, so it's sitting right here. I haven't even thought about it. So I'm going to take the camera off the Monster, and I'm going to put it on here and hope the battery's got enough charge in it. I don't know. I will find out, but I will try. And it will be the maiden voyage of the Celebrity. this thing is insanely fast. I'm impressed. I almost think it's faster than the Monster. It stops really fast. If I let off on the throttle completely, it just... If I'm turning at the time, the back tire will actually squeal. It slides. It stops so fast. But even coming up the hill here on my way home, it barely slowed down. I am so impressed. This thing is very comfortable to drive too. I like it. I am very happy. So thank you. You know who you are. I don't know your name, but I know who you are. Talked to him before, and he got this thing, and he thought of me. He brought it right to me. And now I can make somebody else happy by giving her the other scooter. I think I know where she lives. I might stop in tomorrow. As I was on my way home today, I saw her at the front door, coming out the front door of a house. There's people that just moved in. So I think that might, I'm pretty sure that might be where she lives. So I'll stop in there tomorrow maybe. Because I told her to call me in a couple of days. She's got my phone number, I didn't get hers. Because I figured it's going to take me at least a couple of days to do this. So I'm so happy right now. I have a nice comfortable scooter to drive. I almost like it more than the Monster, to be honest. Sad. But it's nice. I like it. It's the speed. The speed that impresses me. But those wheelie bars, gotta go. They're catching on everything. And if I go up to the soccer fields and I go down my path, it's going to catch every little bump. So they got to come off. Maybe not right away, maybe later, but they're just too close to the ground. So I don't know what else to say. I hope I did start the camera up. I hope it stayed going. I hope the batteries. Actually, I'm going to check that right now. As well, I'll make sure. Oops, one way or the other. And it's not flashing, so it's not on. So hopefully it got part of the trip. Yeah, we'll see. And I can show it to you. If not, I have an incentive to come out tomorrow. Unless it's raining. Well, if it's raining, it doesn't matter because I'll have to. I gotta put cover on this anyways. Ow. Pain. So there's the plug for the battery power supply. I just gotta hook it onto one of these, plug it in, and it's done. That's all there is to it. And then I'll have power. And even if it is raining tomorrow, I've got my, I don't know where it is, so I think it's back there. My rain case, so I can drive this in the rain. I'm happy, guys. Now that I have something nice, maybe I can finally do a musical tour. I've been wanting to do one, but the Monster's just not going very far right now. With all the resistance, the rolling resistance, the batteries are dying so fast. So I just haven't been able to do it, and it's such a bumpy ride right now. It's just, there's so much gelling in the video. And even the image stabilization isn't going to fix that. So now maybe I can do that with one of these. Maybe I'll do that with my maiden voyage. Well, I guess not maiden voyage because I just did my maiden voyage. But my first long tour, I'll put it that way. Yay! I'm happy.